The luxury home teetering on the edge of Lake Whitney that has captured the attention of North Texas is set to go out in a blaze of glory. Sky 4 flew over the house today as crews were considering all the options on what to do with it. Well, in the end, it was decided the $800,000 house on the hillside will be set on fire. Fox 4's Zahid Arab joining us now by phone, and you have all the details from Lake Whitney. All right, Zahid, tell us the plan.
It doesn't take a geologist to know this is a big deal.
I mean, that's a sight to see.
A nearly $800,000 hillside home overlooking Lake Whitney.
That's just so unreal.
Part off.
Well, I'll be.
A 4,000 square foot home dangles 3 feet off the cliff each day. Fast moving soil inches it closer to nosediving 75 feet into Lake Whitney.
And I don't understand how it could be perfectly fine 1 minute and then all of a sudden it's just like falling apart the next.
Part of the limestone cliff supporting it gave way to erosion.
Just talked to some friends and they said any moment there could be more coming off that cliff.
Before it does, the decision is now to burn the home down.
They got to do something.
An Austin demo crew will set fire to the luxury home using bales of hay and gas on Friday morning, sparking tense nerves for neighbors.
I guess the concern is there's houses are so close beside it.
As a precaution, the White Bluff fire chief says all utilities must be shut off. Sky 4 shows crews already digging in the home's front yard.
Been a lot of drama.
The family first spotted structural problems in February, but just moved out 2 weeks ago.
Because what if people would have been in that house?
Like any big deal, neighbors say you never know when it's up.
I guess it's a race before what they do with it or when it falls in the cliff at this point.
Friends of the homeowner tell us he's devastated. All of his retirement money was in that house, and now it's about to be burned to the ground. While he does have insurance, it doesn't cover ground movement.
Zahid, talk about, if you could, the decision on burning this place rather than demolishing it. Why was that decision made?
Well, originally they thought that demolishing it might be the best idea, but when it comes to actually putting that mesh around the house and going around and getting it all the way, they thought that it was just much too dangerous for task crews to do that, and they just don't want anyone hurt in this whole ordeal. So they thought the safest way would be to burn it.
You know, you feel bad for this family putting all their money into it and now knowing insurance isn't going to take care of this. And it's getting an awful lot of attention. So are officials thinking that a crowd's going to come out to watch this?
Yeah, you know what? They are. In fact, that's why they're limiting access to the development. They have it completely sectioned off, only limiting it access to residents. And fire crews will be near the home, just protecting other neighbors from these flames. And the game warden will also be on the lake. They're warning boaters to keep their distance because they say if debris from the house falls, it could create a mini tidal wave 10 to 20 feet high, which would be enough to sweep people off their boats and into the water. And like you said, as with all this attention this week that this house has gotten, they know people want to watch. And they're asking that if you do, just to keep your safe distance.
That's a great idea. I hadn't thought about the tidal wave there in the lake. Boaters need to be awfully careful. Everybody does. All right, Zahid, thank you.